Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Don't Argue Podcast. It's been a while. Hope you guys are well. Look, I'm going to get into the subject of this particular player, Liam Henry, give you my thoughts on him. But before we get into it, hit that intro. Alright guys, like I said, it's been a while. I hope you guys are well. Yes, I am planning on making more videos and all that stuff, so don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Thank you again to my more recent subscribers. Now, I'm going to get into this Liam Henry. So, we all know what's happening. We kicked an awesome goal today. I saw it. It's one of those goals where if he did in the AFL, probably goes on to becoming a contender of the year. Now, with Liam Henry, it's a bit of a funny little one because obviously we all know where he came from. The 2019 draft, selected at pick 9. And if you sort of see the players that were picked around him as well that are playing for Fremantle, you sort of are left there scratching your head as to why he's not really playing much games, particularly when, in some people's opinion, he's a good player. Or in some people's opinion, he's the next Sonny Walters. In some people's opinion, they sort of look at him as why did they even draft him. And to be fair with you, on both, in all spectrums, I don't think you're really wrong. Depending on wherever you are, I don't think you're wrong. There is definitely a sense of potential, absolutely. But there's also a sense of perhaps he's missed the boat or perhaps he's just not quite there. And in either way, it's not really a bad thing because obviously I know collectively as Freo fans, we all want our draftees to get picked to come and play, particularly someone like Liam Henry, who has been through the Fremantle system, obviously next gen, and he was through the Fremantle Academy. So of course it makes perfect sense that there's a lot of you there who are actually cheering him on and hoping he can make it to the next step more consistently. Because remember, he has played for Fremantle. We all know this, but it's about consistency. Now, what I'm going to be doing is talking about his position, his draft picks, and the players that we picked as well around him. And I'm also going to be giving you guys a lowdown on the stats, right, year by year regarding Fremantle. We all know he's a forward, right? Specifically a small forward, in my opinion. We drafted Liam Henry in 2019. I can tell you when we first drafted him, I was actually very impressed. I was actually looking forward to this pick, actually, in the sense that he reminded me of Sonny Walters. I've saw some of his highlights. Fast, zippy, fit. You know what I mean? It's just that typical sort of a small forward, but in the mold of like Sonny Walters. So obviously there's that expectation that he can sort of do something. Now, is it our fault as fans that we expect our young players to do things? Well, I'll leave that for you to sort of chew over. He got pick number 9. And to give you guys some context, pick number 7 was Hayden Young. Pick number 8 was Caleb Sarong. And pick number 61 was Michael Frederick. 3 of those players I've just named, besides Liam Henry, have gone on to accumulate consistent football games for Fremantle. All 3 of them, in my opinion, are very notable players in their own way. As good as a player as he is or can be, I just don't think personally for mine that from what I've seen thus far, I don't think he's been able to cross that line that those 3 players have crossed. Now, I need to remind you guys, Michael Frederick was pick 61. Liam Henry was pick 9. Okay? In terms of picking a forward to play with, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm picking Michael Frederick any day of the week. Now, had we initially done the draft, I'm picking Liam Henry. There's no two ways about it. You can't change my mind. Fast forward, Michael Frederick for mine, easy. It's not even debate. So from 2020, when he first played, he only played 3 games. He had 1 goal, 1 behind, and in total 16 kicks, 6 handballs, 22 disposals, 8 marks, as well as 4 tackles. That was for 2020. For 2021, he played 17 games. Now, have in mind, this was the most games, and I remember watching this game, him playing last year. There was a lot of controversy. There was a lot of controversy surrounding Liam Henry because you had people on different sides of the fence. Some who liked him, some who didn't like him, some who saw potential, and some who thought he was a wasted draft pick. And I'm not kidding. I'm sure you guys in the comments there who will be commenting away, you've seen it all. You may be on either side. 2020 saw him play 17 games. He had 10 goals, 9 behinds, 106 kicks, 47 handballs, 153 disposals, 37 marks, as well as 18 tackles all up. Now, 2022, thus far this season, has saw him play 2 games. He's had 0 goals, 1 behind, 8 kicks, 9 handballs, 17 disposals, 5 marks, and 2 tackles. So in total, just regarding the 3 key stats I pointed out, that is 22 games, that is 11 goals, and that is 13 behinds. I really admire the fact that obviously Fremantle have put in a lot of coin on him. You know, they've invested a lot of their time in him. They have, and to be fair with you guys, there's definitely a lot of potential there. However, you know, and I may as well say but at the same time, in comparison to the likes of Young and Sarong and Frederick, and to be fair with you guys, I can only compare them because it's the fairest of the bunch to pick. But in comparison to the other guys there, I just don't think I'm not sure if it's maturity or in terms of as a player. There's just an element there of his game that's just missing. Obviously, Longmuir wants him there. I'm pretty sure he does, and I'm sure everyone does. Peter Bell, to the staff, to even the players themselves. Of course. And we do. I do. I like it. When Liam Henry plays, I get excited. When he kicks goals, I get excited. Right? But to be fair with you guys, it hasn't come in consistent forms in a consistent way. At all. So in comparison to the players I've mentioned, I don't know. So the finishing question for you guys is Liam Henry worth investing in, or is he just better off being used as a trade, or shown the door, you know, or just used till his contract runs out? I'm not sure, you know, because again, in terms of Fremantle going forward, to be fair with you guys, he hasn't been part of that movement. He hasn't been. The 3 players that I named beforehand in the same draft class have been. He hasn't been. But anyway, like I said, I'll leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts? Take it easy. See you guys next time. And yeah, just remember, don't argue.